All right, welcome back, team. It's been a while. I have not posted anything on YouTube, um, but I decided to do this time. Um, the reason behind it is just um, I do prefer to not be you know talk too much because it could sound very boring sometimes, and maybe some of you guys are not really interested in that regards, and that's why I kind of take a break off of posting any videos for you members and YouTube basically. I mean, it's just something that I'm not really an expert, and I'm not really interested to um, put so many thoughts when people don't really make those engagement that I want and expect. So it's just a waste of effort. And I rather to, because I don't need this. I rather to just stick to just updating in the chat and all that. But anyway, back to recording this time because I missed to really talk about this few trade, and the last week was really good. I prefer to share it with you guys in this way, and I also update the team and members in a chat. But there's a lot of things change. New Year is gonna be really great. We're launching our app, so whoever's get access to our membership, they will essentially get access to our application. Still in work. We're not done yet. Once we launch it, everyone can get access to the app with the scanner, our customized small cap alert scanner. You can get that and enjoy as always, because we are kind of moving out of all these platforms, Discord, Telegram, and all that. Try to, although we're gonna keep them, we're still gonna have them, but I want to make it more accessible and simple so everyone can have it on handy and phone, and add more feature down the road if you find it interesting and more, I guess, attractive. But anyway, that's how the symbol alerts future looks like. But aside from that, this video is going to be the recap, a weekly watch list for members or non-members in YouTube. You can also see this as well, but we're going to only talk about a main watch that I put out, which is one stock this week, and then the rest is back pocket and details going to be the thought process is going to be for only for the members, because they deserve to get those, because they're more serious, they're more dedicated, they have a commitment. So anyway, as always, I want to keep everything short, sweet, so everyone can watch it. But think about it. This stuff, it's educational. This stuff is, it's like going to school and the teacher wants to talk all the time. So you either get bored, you get sleepy, or you listen to him and get a good grade. That's how it kind of, I can relate to it. And this is the same thing. You listen to it, and if you pick those beneficial thought, you learn, you use it, and you use it to your strategy, towards your trading journey, and then essentially make money. That's basically the whole purpose of all these educational videos. There's so many out there. And there's differences, and people could get confused. Everyone's maybe sometimes talking the same, but it's not always the case. It's always to they have their own thought process. Every traders every professional traders that they're talking about the specific trades that they've done or the week that they went through. It's their thought process, and that's what they're sharing with you, and essentially everyone's can learn and have their own thought process, because people are struggling a lot. People are not serious. There's plenty of people out there that are not serious and cannot really learn that much because they don't want to. They just want to listen to something, and that's all. But anyway, as always, let's get to our main watch and what happened with the last week. We had GDP ahead of us that time. Thursday scheduled release of the U.S. government initial estimate of fourth quarter GDP is expected to show that the economy remained on a solid growth track, but slowed relative to the third quarter when GDP grew at the strong 4.9% annual rate. So that's the thing. A running estimate released on Friday by Federal Reserve economists projected a fourth quarter growth rate of 2.4%. So that's as far as the GDP goes, and we have all the other news that will be posted, send out to the to people that who subscribe to our emails, which is a free watch list. You get everything for free. You can see all these stuff, and main watch that I usually put with one or two stocks that is main watch, and you can also see that as well, and see the chart as well, and all the other beneficial information. Just to have to go to the website and subscribe to the free watch list email list, so you get it for free as well. Anyway, let's get started into our watch list. We have a lot to talk about. As always, this is only for educational purposes and nothing else. For information, if you like to watch it, continue watch it. This is not investment advice. Nothing solicited to buy, sell any securities. Keep that in mind. Everything is educational and for informational purposes. If you want to continue watch, if you don't want to, just move on to the next. So last week, it was interesting. We had this airline trend going on with lots of problem that happened 2 weeks before it with actually the incident that happened with Alaska Airline, when part of the plane flew out of the plane, and that incident kind of create this momentum and trend, and also a bigger news came out with a merger block with Spirit Airline, Save, ticker symbol Save, Spirit Airline, and JetBlue. So it's kind of ironic when you look at it, why companies and M&A deals are struggling, and they're kind of push back everything we had. This year is going to be really, really kind of cautionary. All these companies, all these corporations, they try to be very cautious and make sure that they're saving money, and that's their goal. And we had a few other merger with Adobe and I think was Figma that fell apart. So many M&A deals are kind of blocking or not going through, and also we had another one, iRobot with Amazon. That's also blocked by the I guess activist in let me look at the European antitrust regulator. They plan to block the Amazon deal actually. So that's another one. There's so many things happening with the merger and acquisition. So it's a great thing to always keeping watch. I mean, that's the main strategy for so many traders, funds, and all that. They always care much about all these private activities that happening, especially in the primary market, and affect essentially get affected to the secondary market, which is the public market, and traders can also use those kind of PRs and I guess outlook into the future of the stock. But for now, we follow the trend. We always follow the trend. What's going on with the trend, and you have to stay on top of it. What I mean by follow the trend, meaning you know what is the trend right now for that week, for that month, for that year. You always stay on top of the trend. What's going on with the trend? Is it too aggressive? Is it too? Are we in this crazy accumulation phase or distribution phase? Those are the stuff that you really want to understand with the trend. Like last year, we had AI trend, and we still have those of AI related, but it's not as trendy anymore in at least in the public market. So that's something you always have to keep that in mind. But yeah, save was solid, and we had this funny and interesting news after they blocked their their deal didn't go through. The essentially a judge blocked their merger with the JetBlue, and the stock plunged pretty much 47% all the way to from previous $15 to really, I mean, lowest got to 404 after 2 days red percentage. That's a two days negative return and negative percentage. So the stock is just plunged, and that was the time. Mostly you get this, a massive drop after the big news like that, and then that gap bounce, kind of continue keep the stock up, and didn't really let it to get down more, and lots of shorts. They're too late in the game. They kind of caught up into this, and they want to short right here, and unfortunately they had to give it up because still in that bounce of the death count, and the volume is really massive, and there's not a little much consolidation, so the risk is potentially higher. I mean, you can see on the 5 minute here that death cap bounce, it wasn't really profitable, wasn't really ideal setup to kind of like for short. So this was the first day, 16 after the Tuesday basically, because Monday was holiday, and then first red day, actual red day for short traders was the next day, which kind of died down, and continuation of no respond to the PR. The news kind of digested, and things got more clear for shorts to be on top of this. As also I was also focusing on this. Pretty much. I traded at the open this gap right here, and that was a very nice short on Tuesday. On 17th, which was, I think 17th is Wednesday if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, and then I just let it to kind of like do its own thing. Next thing I know, after that we got this news with Dave Portnoy bought the stock, I think, after the drop, the first drop. I think he bought it, I don't know, somewhere in that 5-6 range, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. These are only datas that kind of pass around in Twitter and X, all that. But yeah, Dave Portnoy, kind of like, if you guys don't know who is he, Dave Portnoy is the founder of Barstool. This guy, he was very famous for, in the past, he was very famous with this pump in trading GME and AMCs and all that diamond hands kind of a strategy. But I don't know. I think he lost so much money in that as well. But it's just something to keep that in mind. And some big name coming in, commenting on the stock, solicitate their action. It's always something you have to be careful. But either way, I think apparently after that he's kind of like getting to this hype, and this whole hype happened, and just kind of like a reversal. And also luckily the appeal of the news came out. I think Speed Airline appealed to the judge for the merger deal, so it was kind of like a positive PR, and we got this kind of gap up range, and right now still stuck in a good range of bounce and continuation. Definitely, I I don't I don't really think that this is a good area to really mess with. Although on Friday had this consolidation, VWAP drop, but after hour again continuation breakthrough. We got to that almost $8 range, $8, and then higher. No, not sorry. 780 was the max. So, and then flush back down again. So it's kind of like in that front end, you don't want to really mess with it, but potential long, great dip after this 52-week. Also, obviously not perfect for so many down ticket here, but it was a good range to see this breakout of the massive lower high, and this one just like getting above that level, but obviously lower volume next day, continuation. This is kind of a great confirmation right here. But yeah, save was the massive I just wanted to talk about, and other than that, the rest was that I'm looking for the back pocket ASTS. Our back pocket watch list, which goes to our members only in detail, and IRBT. I'm going to talk about these two higher number, kind of in the mid cap, almost shy mid cap range, but it's still a small cap. But yeah, these are gonna be my watch for next week, and I don't think I would really look for anything else other than these two easier. Break down your setup, break down your stocks, and just focus on the one or two A plus setups, and or B, and just like execute it, and that's the goal. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Keep it short as I promise. Hopefully this was useful for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Please comment or email the support or DM me if you have any question. If you want to get on the board or with our membership and all that, happy to help. Anyway, team and viewers, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.